grew up on a small farm in Phantom Township, down near Landis Valley. It was a small dairy farm. We had some poultry, and it was very rural at that point. It's changed a lot over the last 50 years. A lot of growth in that area. Our farm's still in our family. My son Mark and his family live on the farm now. Went on to work for Moore's Hatchery in Lancaster and Indian River Hatchery in Lancaster. Always had a desire to work with poultry, with chickens growing up. I worked in some neighboring farms and was familiar with some of the activities. So I continued my work with poultry and joined Longnecker Hatchery. I've been with this company 51 years and seen a lot of changes over the years. In the 1960s, when I started the hatchery, we were hatching about 200,000 chicks a week. We had a lot of chickens on a company farm, which changed quite a lot over the years. In the 1970s, there was a lot of growth in the broiler industry in Pennsylvania. We had a lot of demand for more chickens, so we grew along with our customers. One of the major changes in the 1980s, we had avian influenza in 1983-84, which devastated the poultry industry. I worked a lot with the federal, state, and industry people in trying to eradicate this disease, which we were successful in doing in 1984. I worked a lot with the Pennsylvania Poultry Federation. They were very involved also in the growth of the industry during that period, and spent time with being president of the Broiler Council. I was the chairman of the Poultry Health Committee following the influenza outbreak. And we were successful in having good relations with the state and government people following that. In 1986, John Longnecker retired from the company. At that time, he gave myself and two of his son-in-laws, Don Hilscher and John Brubeck, the opportunity to purchase the company, which we did, and continued to run it as a family corporation. In 2001, we expanded our operations with the continued demand for our product to build a second hatchery here on the same premises, the lower end of our property, which increased our ability to hatch to where we currently are today, to about 1.35 million chicks a week. Quite an increase from where we started back in the 60s, and going back even to when the company first started was just several thousand chickens.
Yeah, John Martin has been a great leader for our local poultry company for many years. His values of honesty, loyalty, and respect for farmers and employees and partners has kept our company growing and prospering. He grew up in a small farming culture and learned all aspects of the modern poultry business. He has managed to find a niche for a small ag company in a world of large consolidated agribusiness, and we appreciate his wisdom in the chicken business and all aspects of life in general.
So as we look at our history here at Longnecker's Hatchery, and as we enter our 5th generation, we are often reflecting on how we got here. And while 100 years is a long time, it takes so many people to make it get to that time, and John played such a critical role in the history of our company. As you look at the first and second generations, my great grandfather and grandfather, but then you come to the 3rd generation, and there was a definite need for a management and a leadership role. John filled that just so good. I think what I'll remember most about John's tenure here at Longnecker's is not only his service to us as a company, but the service and respect that he has amongst his peers and throughout the industry. I've seen that displayed in my 30 years maybe here, but that we're honored to be able to have an individual like that lead our company. Not only has he led it in the past and through our third and fourth and now into our fifth generations, he's brought this leadership to a point that we're able to learn the John Martin ways. We're able to learn how he would respond and just feed off of his wisdom that he has in this industry for such a long time. That's kind of invaluable for Mark and myself and for the future generations that come on.